I'll say it again. Y'all gotta connect the dots. I got the dots, dots, dots. Dotty. Dotty peoples. You gotta connect the dots, right? If Meta is one of the biggest donors for a certain party, and that party, along with another party, says, "Look, man, we gotta detonate TikTok over in America. TikTok doing too much. Like they look at the kids. They always say they like to do that. Look at the youth. They're affecting the youth. The youth don't even have brains no more. They're not using their brains. They're using AI to do the paperwork. Even in that, I'm gonna get on that too. I will get on that too. But they're using just tech. Everything is tech. Everything, right? You know how we gonna fix it? Ban TikTok. That's not how you fix it. That's not how you fix it, but that is how you control it. Man, welcome to the Man Lucrative Podcast. I'm the host, the one, the only Magneto7 in the building. What up? So, yo, everybody on Patreon, what up? Everybody on YouTube, what up? I will be shutting everybody out, but I gotta talk a little bit. We're gonna talk for a little small second. Because I have an artist that's on TikTok. Y'all know me. I'm a lover of independence. Hello. I love independent artists for real. Like DJ D-Ray Swisher One. Yo, check me out. Hear me out for a second. So if you look at my page, you look at my wall right here and on Instagram, everything that I do is for independent artists. I help independent artists figure out how to boost their career and take it to the next level. If they got a sound quality issue, if they rap and they got issues with keeping up on bars, if they're trying to figure out their branding. My whole platform is that, right? My whole platform is that. And the reason I said I didn't really want to play an independent artist when it comes to the pod is because a lot of the times, again, I have good people in my chat. I got good people in my chat, but they're paying for the subscription, and I cannot disrespect them. So I have a designated time for you, though. I have a designated time. Mondays and Wednesdays. Write it down. Mondays and Wednesdays, 9 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. I do music reviews. Every Monday, every Monday and every Wednesday, right? Everybody that comes to my just look around, go to my wall, look around, you'll see like, oh, bro, real one, like for real. So this time is specifically for podcasts, right? So come back Monday or Wednesday and I got you, right? All right, everybody on Patreon, let me shout y'all out. So listen, do y'all like this whole idea? Because I know some of y'all came from YouTube and went over to Patreon. Y'all subscribe over there, which I'm grateful for. But I ain't got but 2 episodes up over here? So look, what I'm gonna do also for everybody on the Patreon, what up? Everybody on Patreon, what I'm going to be doing is all of my Monday night and Wednesday night music reviews. My voice about gone. But all my Monday night and my Wednesday night music reviews will be on Patreon. And that's for any of the independent artists that might want to play, they might want their music played, and then they might want to take a clip of me listening to their music and remarket it. I'm gonna have it on Patreon for them to have access to it, right? But everybody in my lucrative community, y'all get the Patreon membership for the free. Hello. So consider joining lucrative community. But anyway, welcome to another episode. This is episode what? What is this? Episode 142. Thank you. You're on your job. But this is 142, episode 142. We are gonna talk a lot about TikTok. I'm gonna just let y'all know up front. So if y'all watch this on playback on YouTube, for the general public, if y'all watch this on playback, the majority of this is gonna be about TikTok because I'm noticing how many people have built careers off of the back of TikTok and how many people might be in jeopardy of losing that job. Hello. And I only put that clap there as a filler. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it is something to be aware of, right? And it's something to be aware of because I've been telling. Listen, I feel like I'm a record on repeat. Did I say something about this last episode or like the last two episodes? Leading up to all of this, right? I've been telling independent artists over and over and over, get your own website, build your fan base, bring your fan base over to your own website. Make sure you're monetizing your website, build the online equity. Your online equity ain't just social media. Social media is built to be a tool. Social media is built to be a tool. It's not built for you to just keep posting, and then when the site or like IG or TikTok or whoever, if they start sliding you a check, the aim is not for you to depend on that check to live. The aim is for you to get that little bit of check as a secondary income, put that check over to your own website, build your own website up, and bring all of the people, all of the followers that like what you do, bring them over to your own website. Bring that over to your own website. All right. So anyway, that's why we're gonna talk about TikTok for the majority of this episode. So let's shout everybody out. Angela, what up? Big Mike, what up? Tim, what's up? Andrew, what up? Darius, what up? Caitlin, what up? All right, let's go to Patreon. Big Jimmy, you could have just stayed over on YouTube. It would have been fine. Like, I'm not expecting a lot of people to be on Patreon just yet because I just started the page this week. But anyway, thank you for subscribing over to Patreon. Thank you. And that's it. That's all we got over here. All right, so cool. Listen, we'll be in and out. I know y'all enjoyed the pre-show. The pre-show was pretty fun. Y'all let me know. Like I said, I did start a vote, but y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a bi-coastal. What up, DC in the building? What up? But y'all let me know if y'all want me to do any kind of a set list geared towards a certain region, like how I just did Atlanta today, and I didn't even do like. I could segment Atlanta up into probably 4 different quadrants, like trap music, crunk music, the Migos style, like that type of music, the happy. I could segment Atlanta up into a lot of different segments. But let me know if y'all want me to do like Texas, West Coast, New York. I do it. I love music. Y'all know me. So let's get to the business. I'm not even gonna do a weekend recap. I'm not even gonna do that. Because we got to get to the business. So first off, shouts out to Will Smith, man. Another one bites the dust. Have y'all kept up with Will Smith? All right. If y'all have not kept up with Will Smith, I'm gonna pull it up for y'all so y'all can see it. Y'all can see what I'm talking about. But Will Smith. Disney is parting ways with Will Smith right now. All right. It says specifically, it says, give me a second. Let me pull up the article. It says Walt Disney Company reportedly elects to cancel the beloved $1 billion franchise of Will Smith. $1 billion. Disney is cutting ties with Will Smith. They were supposed to pay him $1 billion, right? This is amazing to me. Now, this is money on a whole different level. I ain't gonna front. Like, I look forward to the time when I get to a certain space where a company values me to pay $1 billion. They want to do business for $1 billion, right? That's a bag. But I don't look at it as Disney cutting ties with Will Smith. I'm gonna put all of this in the same space as TikTok. I'm going to put it in the same space as Universal Music. I'm going to put it in the same space as Tesla, the same space as Amazon. Y'all know what that space is, right? Y'all know what the space is. The space is AI. Period. Because I'm looking at it like this, all right? If Disney is cutting ties with Will Smith for $1 billion, they're supposed to pay this man $1 billion, right? I think the average hood person, what up, Pierre, what up? I think the average hood person or the average person that don't know nothing about the business, they're like, oh, it's because Jada. No, it's not because Jada. It's not. Now I will say the whole Jada Pickett Smith, the Chris Rock smack, all of that may have been it may have contributed to the decision, but I don't personally think that is Jada. It ain't Will. It ain't even Will and Dwayne. That whole thing. All of that stuff is cool in LA, right? That stuff is okay. Even in Atlanta, that stuff is. I'm gonna say stuff. I'm gonna just say stuff. I'm not trying to get banned. I'm not trying to get banned. So all of that's acceptable. I don't personally think that is that. I think that Disney is trying to figure out how much more money they could put into the development of AI for that whole platform, for the Disney platform and for the Disney content. That's what I personally think. So far I've been right. So far I've been right. Let me see. Let me pull this up right quick because y'all know I love my numbers. I love my numbers. Let's see what. Let's see how much is Disney worth? Disney right now. Right now, Disney is worth 200. Listen, this is big money talk. Disney right now is worth $205 billion. That's a bag. That's a bag. But let's look at some stats. Y'all know in previous episodes we've been talking about Disney stock. We've been talking about how many different ways it's getting cut. We've also been talking about how Disney is kind of playing the system, right? Let me see right quick. Let's see. We're gonna look at Disney's debt right now. Now, y'all do know all of this is public knowledge, right? This ain't no conspiracy. I ain't got no inside information. This is all public knowledge. Y'all can Google it. Y'all can get the same information that I got. But I just like for us to connect the dots. I feel like the faster we can connect the dots, the faster we can figure out how we're gonna maneuver through the system, right? So look, let's look at this. Y'all see this, right? Y'all see this. Disney's total debt right now, the total debt of Disney right now, and that was as of 2023, December 2023, was 47 billion. 47 billion, right? Now let's look at their profits. Let's look at the profits. Because I think it's all connected. I feel like it's all connected. All right, so the profits for Disney is right around 112 billion. No, hold up. That's wrong. Because the number I saw was closer to like 80. Let's see. I think the closest I thought it was like 80 billion. All right, so after you take the losses away, after you take all of the debt away, right now as it stands, Disney profited 23 billion last year. They profited 23 billion. So I say that to say this. That money that they're not paying Will Smith don't really hurt them. Right? That $1 billion don't hurt them. That's why I pulled all the numbers up. I think that they're going to put that number back on the books. It's going to make the stockholders stockholders are going to be happy with the company overall. I want to break it down even more, but I got more to cover. Right? Let's look at this clip. Angela, I did get the clip that you sent me. That actually will be the first clip that I'm playing. Keep in mind, we're talking about Disney, we're talking about TikTok, and we're talking about all the other Fortune 500, 1,000 companies, right? Let's listen to this right quick. And I appreciate you for sending me this clip. This is good. This is good information.
The show here just wanted to share some thoughts with our US users about the disappointing vote in the House of Representatives. There has been a lot of misinformation, and I hope to clarify some things. First, thank you to our incredible community. You are what makes TikTok so special. Thank you for making your voices heard. Over the last few years, we have invested to keep your data safe and our platform free from outside manipulation. We have committed that we will continue to do so. This legislation, if signed into law, will lead to a ban of TikTok in the United States. Even the bill sponsors admit that that's their goal. This bill gives more power to a handful of other social media companies. It will also take billions of dollars out of the pockets of creators and small businesses. It will put more than 300,000 American jobs at risk, and it will take away your TikTok. We know how important TikTok is to all of you. It has given our 170 million users, everyone,
Now that's the first clip. Let me go to the second clip. Let me go to the second
to
clip.
freely express themselves, and has empowered more than 7 million businesses in the United States. Our platform matters to the small business owners who rely on TikTok to make ends meet, to the teachers who inspire millions of students to learn,
What up, what up,
and
what
to
up?
everyone who discovers and finds joy on TikTok. We will not stop fighting and advocating for you. We will continue to do all we can, including exercising our legal rights, to protect this amazing platform that we have built with you. We believe we can overcome this together. I encourage you to keep sharing your stories. Share them with your friends. Share them with your family. Share them with your senators. Protect your constitutional rights. Make your voices heard. Love you all.
That was that right there. That was Xiao Jing Chun. I think I'm saying his name right. Let me make sure I'm checking. Xiao Zin Chu. That's the owner of TikTok. What up? CZ Bands, what up, what up, what up, girl? What up, what up? So listen, what was the code words that stuck out about what he said? Y'all tell me what the key words were that stuck out. What up, what up, what up, bro? What were the key words that stuck out? Angel says, I have no clue. Okay. Tim says TikTok is for nope, not saying that. Listen, I be catching myself before I reread the comments. No, no, no. No, no, no. All right, so this is the thing. All right. When I saw this video of Xiao Zin Chu, I think I'm saying it right. I pray to God I'm saying it right. Xiao Zin Chu, right? When I looked at this video, the first thing I thought of was, yo, everybody is going to be affected that depends on TikTok as a source of income, right? Now, the whole idea that TikTok is taking information and it's anti-US and they're feeding us trash and all this stuff. Let's look at where we are with the G word. I have to say G word. Every time I say the 3-letter word on YouTube, they kill the algorithm. They literally I've literally seen my views and comments go from 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 people all the way down to like 20 or like 50. So they're purposely suppressing certain videos that have certain words in it. So I got to say the G. If I say the G, y'all know what I mean, right? Tim, if I say the G, y'all know what I mean. Angela, I know y'all know what I mean, right? So let's say this. If the G is constantly feeding us bioengineered food, ain't that feeding us something that's bad for us? But they have other corporations that's within the G. It's other corporations that's within the G that signs off on it and says, look, man, you know what? Just look at the label. The label says it's safe. The other three label company that's incorporated under us said that this is safe. So if it's safe, you should just eat it. If you think it's an issue, we just go ahead and just get it. Just get it. Let's go ahead and do this to you. I have to talk in code. I wish I could talk in just regular talk. But who is to say that this whole idea of the ban of TikTok is not just another way of suppressing people's ideas, suppressing people's voices, right? Suppressing certain real information getting out there. Because there's another thing. I gotta bring up. Y'all do realize that TikTok and social media and any of the platforms that you don't personally own, y'all do realize that this is not free, right? None of this stuff is free. Something is always for sale. If you don't realize what's for sale, it's probably you that's for sale. I need to bring Mr. Candy. Mr. Candy need to come to the... Mr. Candy need to be... Y'all know I normally have my sign up with Mr. Candy, right? If you don't understand what's for sale, you are probably the thing, or you are probably the thing that's for sale. All right. So when I saw this video with your boy, I personally think it's just lip service. It's just lip service. I personally feel like, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I personally feel like the deal has always been made between the G and them over there. The deal has always been made. What is the deal, you may ask? The deal is if y'all do this for us, we'll send y'all all of our people's information and y'all can market to those people and y'all get some money. That's the deal. I feel like the deal has already been made. We just don't be knowing about the deal because we are just we just enjoying it. Hold on, you gonna take TikTok? Don't take my TikTok. Don't just take. Y'all don't even realize the deal been made a long time ago. So I feel like all of this stuff is a decoy. Honestly, I feel like, appreciate the hearts, appreciate all that, bro. I feel like all of this is a decoy. Tim says, of course, leave the world behind being implemented. Wow, that's a big statement. That's a big statement. This is another thing. All right, this is another thing. I want to play another clip and I want us to connect the dots. What up, JQX? What up? I want us to connect the dots because keep in mind, we just got the lip service from the owner of TikTok. We just got the lip service. He said, all right. And then this is something that all leaders do. I don't know if y'all pay attention to it, but anybody that's a really, really good leader or a really, really good communicator does the whole, this is your so-and-so. Make sure we take care of your so-and-so. What up, Morning Hope? This is your TikTok. This is your Facebook. This is your Instagram. They say that because they know if they get the general public to take ownership of their platform, then guess what? We will be on a crusade for the platform. All of the negative press that will probably come out in the near future, they'll say, well, look at your creators. You are hurting the economy of your creators. Your people in America. Your people over there are hurting because you're taking TikTok off out of the App Store. No, that's not what this is. That's not what this is. That was lip service to make us feel some type of compassion. Appreciate that. That was just lip service to make us feel compassion. Don't ever think that these folk are doing something for fun or for free. Something's always for sale when you get on that level. It's always for sale. In this case, it's your information. Now, before we jump into the next clip with the influencer that's talking about TikTok and how it'll affect them and all of that stuff, right? Before we get into that, I want us to really take a mental note of where we are in the US, right? Take a mental note where we are. All of us just came out of the pandemic. That's for one. Everybody is kind of going through the whole job shortage. That's for two. A lot of people are afraid to get out, have genuine connections with other people. Everybody's afraid of something, right? We can cater that towards the pandemic. Everything that happened in the pandemic put us in this space, right? But now, all right, I'm gonna just put it out there. Do y'all feel like the idea of freedom of speech is dead? Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think the idea, I'm not saying the freedom of speech is dead. I'm saying the idea of freedom of speech. The fact that you felt like you can go get online, say what you need to say, get your rocks off and get offline. Do y'all feel like that is dead? Freedom of speech. Do y'all feel like it's dead? Let's see. I'm going to wait for y'all to respond. Tammy said, yep. Big Mike said, of course. Tim says, yep. Darius says, yes. All right, so look, this is the thing then. If consensus, especially in the chat, if the consensus says freedom of speech is dead, what do you actually do to try to regain freedom of speech? What do we do to regain it? Tell me that. What do y'all think we could do to regain it? Because I look at this. All right, how many different disclaimers do we go through when you download TikTok, when you download Instagram, when you download Facebook? All of them have the same lengthy agreement. It's an agreement that you're signing off on every time you join the platform. The agreement says I'm going to abide by the platform's rule and the community guidelines, right? The platform says I will abide by the community rules and guidelines. And then you sign up, you say, great, thanks. Then you start posting. CC Band says, absolutely, they're trying to shut us down all the way. Yeah, and this is the thing. All right. Put two and two together. Put two and two together. Do y'all know about lobbying? Do y'all know about lobbying? I know this is majority musicians in the chat. It's majority musicians in the chat. But do y'all know about lobbying and what lobbying is in the G? CEO J Cross, what up? Are y'all familiar with the term lobbying? Okay. Tim says, of course. Tim, you're a Republican. I know you know. Did I just put your political views out there? All right. Everybody says, yep, yep, yep. All right. So look, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is like the hood version of explaining lobbyists, right? And I'm gonna tell you, I'll read the definition and I'll tell you how I get it, how it recollects in my brain, right? This is the definition of lobbying as far as like lobbying to the G, to the G. Seeking influence of a politician or a public official on an I can't. Let's blow that up. All right, seeking to influence a politician or official public figure on a issue is recommended as a lobbyist. Visiting a member of the C, y'all know what the C is, right? Y'all know what the C is. When you visit the C up in Washington, and you say, "Hey, I need you to do this. I need you to do this. I need you to do this. You do this," and then the G says, "All right, I'm gonna stamp it. Y'all go do your thing. Go do your thing." Right? The C and the G. Y'all know what the C and the G. January 6th, the C and the G. C and the G. I wasn't gonna say it like that, but yes. So look at this. All right. So let's do this. Do we know how campaigns work? Are y'all familiar with how campaigns work? Campaigns, somebody that's running for something, guys. I think that's even a code word that killed my algorithm. When somebody is running for something in a high office, they have to campaign. When they get money through the campaign, are y'all familiar with the biggest donors? The donors? It's one of the biggest donors of a certain party is Meta. I'll say it again. Y'all gotta connect the dots. I got the dots. Dotty peoples. You gotta connect the dots, right? If Meta is one of the biggest donors for a certain party, and that party, along with another party, says, "Look, man, we gotta detonate TikTok over in America. TikTok doing too much. Like they look at the kids. They always say they like to do that. Look at the youth. They're affecting the youth. The youth don't even have brains no more. They're not using their brains. They're using AI to do the paperwork. Even in that, I'm gonna get on that too. I will get on that too. But they're using just tech. Everything is tech. Everything, right? You know how we gonna fix it? Ban TikTok. That's not how you fix it. That's not how you fix it, but that is how you control it. That's not how you fix it, but that is how you control it. Because look at this. If you look at the stock, let's look at some stock right quick. I don't even know if TikTok is publicly traded. Let me see. What up, Grace and Peace and Grace? What up? Oh, I hate when I be running through the content rooms and I just be unlocking doors. I be like, oh, what's behind this door? Oh, wait, y'all doing too much in there. Let me go unlock this door. I just unlocked another door, y'all. Okay. Do y'all realize TikTok is not publicly traded? Do y'all realize TikTok is not publicly traded? Just think about this. Think about this. It's all about how much you can control. I might even name this whole pod. How much can you control? It's all right. So TikTok is not publicly traded. It's over there. They're doing what they want to do. They getting all of the money. When I say getting all of the money, I'm talking about from views, from the content. Because think about it like this: if we as content creators really unpack what social media is, if we really unpack what social media is, all of it will make sense. All right, social media, TikTok, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of these sites are just websites. It's just interactive websites. What up? Good morning. Good morning. All of these sites are just interactive sites. It's not nothing special. What makes the site special are the content creators. Ta-da! Think about it. Just unpack it for real. Only thing that makes these sites special are the content creators. So if the content creators didn't make the content for the site is just a regular little domain. It's just a website. It has no value. It has no traffic. It has nothing. It's just a site. But what makes it valuable are the content creators that come over here and they say, I'm gonna make this dance. I'm gonna post the dance. And it's gonna go crazy. You get 1 million views. The content creator said, look, my joint went viral. You be like, yeah. I bet you we could do it again. Can we do it again? Right? That's how every content creator think like that. Can we do it again? We just went viral on the last video. I was like, yeah, we can do it. So then you take all of your time. You take all your time. You go to the studio. You go to the park. You do whatever you need to do. You make the content. You come back to the platform. You post the content. What up? You Airbnb, all of this, all of it. You go to your creative space. You go back and you create content. You post it to the website. You post it. Guess what? It goes viral again. You say, I just went viral again. So now at this point, you're getting a high off of going viral every time. You're getting the natural high off of going viral. It's the endorphin. It's the endorphin hit that you keep getting off of going viral. This is why when I do podcast clips and I actually post the podcast episodes or whatever, right? I don't be looking to go viral. Although it would be great to get extra numbers, I'm here for the build. Again, I've told y'all before, I would do the same thing whether I got 0 people in the chat, whether I got 5 people in the chat. If I'm doing a music review, I get 100 people in the chat, I get 50 people in the chat. I'm going to still conduct myself the same way because I'm not going to get strung out to the endorphin hit that you get when you go viral. Or the endorphin hit that you get when people start to find you on social, they start finding you, say, yo, bro be dropping gems like I'm getting that credibility now, right? I'm getting the credibility now where people come to my music reviews and they get the hit. I listen to the music. I give them the information that they need to go forward. I give them the advice. I give them all of the gems, right? Bam, bam, bam. And I'm genuinely giving them the gems because like I always tell y'all, when I turn this camera on and I'm recording, I'm not just recording for lip service. I got to give you some information. But the average person that's in the podcast space says, look, man, we had 15,000 people over there. Oh, boy, what are you doing? And they keep getting the hit. But now go back to the platform. This is why I tell every independent artist, every producer, every singer, every songwriter, anybody that wants to have any kind of a business, I say go buy your website, build your website, send traffic to your website, not your page. It's two different things. Send traffic to your website, not your page. Because guess what? When you bring traffic to your page, you're just building a platform. So now we're going back. We're going to go back to it, right? So now, break down social media as just a website. Facebook, just a website. TikTok is just a website. Instagram is just a website, right? Just a website. What brings the value are the content creators. The content creators come over, they post the content. Now you bring all your people over to the site, make that site hot. Now the site has a projected value that they can go off and sell. That's why I keep saying, if you don't know what's for sale when you post on social media, you are the thing that's for sale. You got to be aware of everything that's going on around you. But anyway, So now, if you took all of the traffic off of a TikTok or off of a Facebook or off of Instagram, how much is the site worth? Y'all tell me that. How much is the site worth if you take all of the content off of the site? How much is the site worth? Tim says absolutely nothing. Angela puts the 0 in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Big Mike puts the little hand signal. 0. Exactly. The site is worth 0. Prove your point and get my 10 likes. You don't have to give me the likes, bro. I love you, but you don't even have to be in the chat. That's how real I am, bro. You can leave the chat. I still love you, right? My point is this. Everybody on these social media sites and what the G is trying to do as far as banning TikTok is not about how it's harming or how they're gaining information or how they're selling our information. They're selling the information to. It ain't about the information. Everybody's selling information. Meta selling the information back to the G. The G is using the information to market themselves and get votes. Ta-da! I'm gonna get banned on this one. I'm not. YouTube is definitely gonna kill the algorithm for this one. But anyway. So now let's go to the content creators because I think it's funny. All content creators are looking at what it will do for the traffic instead of looking at what they should do to combat it. Right? But anyway, here's another clip. Shouts out to Reg. Reg sent me this one. I'm gonna play it, but we're gonna talk. Hear it out. Check it out.
On Wednesday, the U.S. House of Representatives approved a measure that will force TikTok's Chinese owner, ByteDance, to sell the app or stop operating in the U.S. In Atlanta's Black influencers are sharing their reactions.
We started a content house, and TikTok was the biggest buzz of that house, and it took us all over the world.
TikTok is where I started everything. So if it goes away, I am going to be sad.
So for the first time, I think it emphasizes how our Constitution was not written in such a globalized world, how many of our laws and systems are antiquated. They can't keep up to how fast the world is moving.
This isn't the first time lawmakers have attempted to shut down TikTok.
Man, that first time I was so scared. All I had was TikTok. I thought I was done. I was like, man, I'm going to have to stay in college.
Finding ways to diversify their earnings, both online and offline, has been essential to influencers sustaining their businesses.
If it's viral on one platform, it can be viral on other platforms. If you monetize it on one platform, you can monetize it on another platform.
The platforms are your landlords. You never own that account. You're renting it out. So that's why I would diversify.
Okay. Although the House passed the bill, it still needs to move through the Senate before reaching President Joe Biden, who says he would sign the bill into law.
Okay. All right. Listen, man. Listen. Y'all just heard it, right? The fact y'all know I love my black ladies. I love my black women, strong sisters. This is Women's Month. So I love you. I love you. Angela, I love you. I love you. But Jesus. Let me see what Power and Grace says. You recommend Squarespace for a website building? Yes. Any of the sites that allows you to buy and purchase your own. That could be GoDaddy. That could be anything. Long as you can buy it and you own it, that's what I'm looking for. We got to start pushing towards that thought pattern. We're best friends. You laughed at. What? What is this? I need to pull the chat up on the laptop. My bad. But anyway, did y'all? Let me see Mozart. What Mozart say? So they can agree to cancel TikTok and can agree to up. Mozart. Mozart got them chills like Mozart, are you in the pen right now? I feel like you just shanked the G. Dave Chappelle episode. What did I even do, man? I didn't do nothing. I love the episode. Shake. Did pass the knife. Oh, Mozart just shanked them. But this is my thing. For real. Like, in the event that everything does go away for that platform, for this particular platform. If it goes away, it is what it is. We cannot be naive. All right, look at this. Let's do this too. If you look at the progression of life, right? The progression of life, and not just social media, just life. In life, what happens? It's always something that comes up, is groundbreaking, right? Everybody uses it, everybody shares it, everybody does everything in life. This thing is developed, everybody starts to use it, they share it, and then what happens after that? After they share it, they release it, they say, all right, cool. We got something better. Somebody else come with something better, spade the thing out that we just had, then everybody start using that. This happens in technology. This has happened in food. I review music on Mondays. I think we already got like 13 people for Monday's music review. If you want me to review the music, submit it now. It's only $10. It's for Monday. By tomorrow, all 20 slots is going to be gone. I'm sure of that. By Monday, all 20 slots are going to be gone. I'm confident in that. But anyway. Timber no land. Hey, man. The funny thing is, you really, hey, Mozart. Hey, Mozart. Tell D-Ray Swisher about me, man. Tell him about me. Oh, man. But anyway, so when push comes to shove, yo, we just got to pick it up and keep it moving. And then for the lady, that's what I was saying about the sisters. For her to say it's going to take a while for the government to catch up. I just said the G. Dang. I ain't mean to say it. It's going to take a while for them to catch up. Going to take a while for them. I'm like, come on, bro. It's not going to. Everything that we are doing right now as far as users has already existed. All of the troubleshooting they've already been working on this. The idea of AI that's already existed. We're general public. We're going to be the last ones to get the bulk of the barrel. Like, we're the last all the time. Y'all don't think that they've already troubleshooted or shot? Which one is it? Is it troubleshoot or shot? Which one is it? But y'all don't think that they've already been developing everything to combat what could possibly happen? All right. Another question I got for y'all, especially everybody on Patreon. Another question I got for you. In the event that all of the freedoms troubleshoot, there it is. Thank you. This is North Carolina talking to you. This is North Carolina. I'm North Carolina in Atlanta, so it's like the best of both bad worlds. Bad communication. But do y'all think that in the next 10 years, anybody will own anything? And when I say anybody will own anything, I'm talking about land. No, not 10. Let's go to 20. It might take longer than that. 10, maybe 20 years. Because right now, if you think about what we actually own, the things that we actually own is very far and few between. Like, we don't own a lot. Somebody might say, well, bro, what you mean? Sure, you can own anything. You can own everything in life. Anything that you possibly want, you can own it. And my rebuttal would be, everything that you own has a tax to it. If it has a tax to it, then there's a possibility of the thing that you quote unquote own be taken. Nothing unless you own your own business. Even if you own your own business, everything got a tax. Because I have 4 businesses. Right? Every business that I own, I have to pay this thing called annual fees to the great state of Georgia. Every year I got to pay annual fees to the great state of Georgia. Because guess what? If I don't pay them annual fees every year, they say, company is inactive. The company is dead. After you keep doing it again, guess what? They say, well, the company is completely inactive. It's null and void. You got to reapply for a whole nother business. So we don't own it. My house, this house, right? I own it, but if I don't pay the property tax on it, what happens? I don't own CeeLo Green, but I see what you're trying to say. But I don't own CeeLo Green. He owns himself. He's a human. Mr. Candy don't exist. What up, Life? What up? Life with Jazz. I like that name. That's dope. But that's my point. So every content creator, we're gonna wrap up too. But every content creator, if you are on TikTok and you're currently using it for a source of income, I challenge you to come up with creative ways to bring traffic to your other social media pages for now. For now, let's start there. Bring more of the traffic to your other pages. As soon as you get the traffic to your other pages, now try to start converting them over to your website. The easiest way to convert traffic and to convert the people, the average follower, the easiest way to convert them to a secondary site is to give them stuff for free. Develop some type of a product that's for free. Once you develop the product that's for free, give the stuff away. Bring them over there. After you do that, now you can have something to offer them, whether it's a concert, if you're an artist and it's a concert, offer them the concert for $10. Right? Something cheap, nothing crazy. Offer them merch with something else. Like y'all have to take the idea that the labels, everything that labels do and these big corporations do, y'all have to take the concept and bring it over to our space. Take the concept and bring it over to our space, right? Case in point, if we talk about the 360 deal for independent artists, the 360 deal for independent artists makes perfect sense to me. As a business owner, 360 deal makes perfect sense. Guess why? The average follower is not aware of they're not aware of all the woes that comes into the music business. Everybody just want to rap. Everybody want to sing. Everybody just want, I made a beat. The time where this was just a tangible thing to do, like, bro, you say, is that Rick Ross fake watch? But anyway, yeah, that's my thing, yo. That's my thing. Hold up, let me see what y'all say. Let me see what you said. Do you advise independent artists to start an LLC or a corporation? Yes. On so many levels. On so many levels. For one, and I'm gonna read that next comment. For one, if you're an artist and you start your own corporation, right? Let's say year one, you're not making no money off your music. Year one, you're not making no money off your music. You're just chilling, you're just vibing, you're shooting the ish, right? But let's say you so happen to start building some credibility with the fan base. Now, since you've built credibility with the fan base, they could value you as something. As soon as you see that you've created some value for other people and they're willing to spend money with you, I would say that's like the first opt-in to creating a LLC or a corporation, S Corp, whatever you develop. That is the first end to that process. Because I know as soon as you start exchanging money, have how much are you getting taxed? Have the tax in the back of your brain every time you got, even if it's a $10 situation, right? Right now, what are we doing? What are we doing for music reviews? Music reviews are now $10 pre-sign up. $10 pre-sign up, and then $20 during the live, right? So it's $20 during the live, $10 pre-sign up, right? As soon as the first person started paying me, no, before this, because before you came, they were just paying $5 before you came. So at first it was just $5, right? As soon as that $5 hit, and I was like, okay, they're willing to pay money for the advice and for the music review. All right, we got to put a business on top of it. Guess what? Got the Mad Lucrative Network that houses the music reviews, it houses the podcast, any content-based product that I have, the Mad Lucrative Network houses that. The coaching calls, all of that stuff. The Mad Lucrative Network houses that. I don't want to be I don't want to be year 3, year 5 in making a couple M's off of content And now they come knocking on the door and say, hey, you owe us all of the back taxes. No, no, no. I don't owe you that because I've been paying taxes on this the whole time. Right? So anyway, back to with the 360. Every artist you have to think about your career on the 360 side level. The reason labels will give artists 360 deals because they don't know that they'll make that money back. What up, Coach T? That's the only reason. That's the only reason labels give artists 360 deals. They don't know where you're going to get the money from. So being that they know that the average artist and the average rapper gonna go in the studio and say, hey bro, turn the beat on, bro, turn the beat on. You know, hey, I'm vibing. I got a freestyle. I'm like Jay-Z. You're not like Jay-Z. You're not like Jay-Z. I promise you, you're not. Take this pad. And go write your lyrics. Go write your lyrics on top of the. You're not. But since a lot of labels understand that that's the new process for independent artists, why would they value y'all as hit makers? Or why would they value y'all as an artist that's going to be sustainable? When you got people like Summer Walker that says, well, I don't want to go meet nobody. I got anxiety. You ain't know you had anxiety before we signed you? You ain't know. All right, so since you got anxiety, we need a little bit of your merch sales. We need a little bit of what other ideas you got. Cause we got to make this money back. We got to get this money back. So what else you got for us? If you think about it like that, everything that they do will make sense. I promise you, everything that they do will make sense. Even me, I be joking when I do music reviews, right? I be joking. I be saying, yo, how much you need? How much you, right? Or you looking for an investor, right? I say all of this stuff, right? Hold up. D-Ray Swisher has been in the chat the whole time antagonizing me. So I will play your record. And I will give you the feedback. I will do your music review for free, right? I will do your music review for free. But yeah, everybody we have to wise up. We have to wise up to what's going on. We got to wise up to what's going on. So to sum it all up, it's not about TikTok. To sum it all up, it's not about TikTok. It's not about it's not even about social media. Somewhat is about control. Some of it's about control. But on a bigger level, y'all just got to connect the dots. Y'all connect the dots. Y'all come back to the live next week. Y'all tell me what y'all found. How about that? We're going to do that. Tell me what y'all found. Let me see what y'all said. Darius says, yo, I get to see a music review live. Yes, you do. This is funny. See, this is a funny thing. D-Ray Swisher, you don't understand. Like, my music reviews have its own, it has its own personality. My music reviews has its own thing. Tim says, yay, your music review. Yeah, you get one. D-Ray Swisher, he still ain't sent the link, though. So how does it work? So, okay, how it normally works, and I might have to do the work for D-Ray. I might have to do the work for him because he ain't did it for me. But the way it normally works, when I do music reviews, and this is why I normally do it on Mondays and Wednesdays. I used to do them Monday through Thursdays, and then it just became too much for me. But the way it normally works is I put the link out. People submit for the music review. They pay $10 for the music review. They pay $10 before I go live. The reason they pay $10 before I go live so I can start setting up a playlist. I can have their social media pages lined up, and it's not a long process for me to start finding their stuff. They pay $20 for the inconvenience of me messing up the chat. Right? They're messing up the chat because now I have to take time out, find their stuff, entertain them. All right, anyway. But yeah, you about to see a music review live. And the reason it's a thing, the reason my music reviews are a thing is because I know that Timbaland ain't providing no value for people. When people when folk go over to Timbaland's music reviews and they look at him and they say, oh, yo, Timbaland, listen to my song. I always ask them, okay, Timbaland listened to your song, but what did you get out of it? Timbaland listened to your music, but what did you get out of it? And most of them just be looking dumb. They be looking dumb in the face with Timberland. I mean, it's Timberland though. But I say, okay, I get the fact that it's Timberland, but what did you get out of it? And they never could tell me what they got out of it. They never could tell me what they got out of it. D-Ray Swisher. D-Ray. Hold up. You got two lines? Bro, yo, what up? What up, Tally? Tally, tell D-Ray about my music reviews. And I'm only doing it so my super chat can see how I do it and why it's such a big deal. Oh, man. But I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. Everybody on Patreon, I will not make this a constant thing. I promise you. D-Ray Swisher. Off the rip, I could already tell your marketing is off. Your branding is off. I don't talk my ish. I don't. So see, you got the whole concept wrong. Your whole concept is off. That's not why I do my music reviews. I don't see you, bro. Everybody on Super Chat, my apologies right quick. I might have to unplug the laptop so I can show D-Ray that he's not popping up on SoundCloud. Is it a black and white picture? Is it a black and white picture? Patreon, don't unsubscribe. This won't be a habit, I promise you. Yeah, it's a black and white picture. Is this it? Is that you? M and Pac, so that is you. And I produce Eminem. I pray that this ain't no trash. You see this plaque? That's for Eminem Recovery album. I produce Eminem. Hopefully it ain't trash. We about to find out.
Dancing on the beat.
Why is this so damn hard? Death, why is this seem so easy? Why can't they both get along, get together on the same track and make a great song? No, they said that they like to see you sweat. Yes, it's what they said when you're hanging from your neck, dangling feet, thinning upwards with that soul title Life and Death. Man, what a great song. If life is the test, I feel a pass of flying colors. When I pass, I hope you catch me like I'm one of yours. A flu that an angel helped you cure. Made your opinion about yourself well assured. You're not dumb, you're not stupid, fuck what they say. You're not ugly, but cute in a certain way. You could do it, should try it. If you don't, it's okay. You'll wake up in the morning if you wanna start another day. Just saying be you, middle fingers in the air. Shouldn't care, don't know what you've been through. Never seen what you saw, took a step inside.
No. That's not it. That ain't it. Yo, D-Ray, take your pen and pad out, bro. Take your pen and pad out. I'm about to help you out. And this is why I charge for music reviews. Take your pen and pad out, bro. I'm about to help you out for a minute. What's your social media page too? I'm gonna pull your social media up. I'm gonna give you. This is what people pay for. This is why they pay for it. Let's see, D-Ray Swisher. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just pull TikTok up over here. We're gonna pull TikTok up. So Angela, you say, why am I looking at that? Why am I looking like that? So this is the thing. I never going to downplay an artist. Like Timberland would do. Like y'all ass will run over to Timberland. Let him listen to your music. He gonna tell you the music is bad, and then you're gonna get off the live. Right? We all 12 of y'all that's in the chat on TikTok. Am I right? You're going to go to Timberland. He's going to play your music. If it's good, he's going to be like, oh, yeah, that's fire. I'm going to follow you. Wow, that's big. Or if it's bad, he's going to say, oh, yeah, that's trash. The little picture's going to pop up, and then you're going to leave the chat with no information. What I do, I listen to the music. I have you in the chat. I'm going to give you advice on what you could do to get better. Right? That's Really, for real. That's why they pay for this stuff. I need to charge more for real. Yeah. I really need to be charging more. Let me pull them up though right quick. And that was Swisher. The artist name was Swisher D-Ray Swish. D-Ray Swish. That was the artist name. You say the song wasn't that bad. The song wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good either. It wasn't that good. And the reason I say that is this: the mix was off for one. The bars was off. He didn't have anything impeccable to say. He was just freestyling. It sounds like, even if you wrote it, it felt like you freestyled it. So that means it didn't have any intentionality to it. It didn't have any intentionality. You rapped on top of a beat that you thought was dope. Everybody could do that. Nothing's different. See, even the fact that you wrote it and it came out like that's not good. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna look at your page. Now I do like the fact that you tried to I like the fact that you tried to be creative with how you projected yourself on the song. I like that. I do appreciate that. But see, now D-Ray, now you got something started. I wouldn't try. Everybody that comes to my music reviews know I'm gonna give up the gems. I always give up the gems. Everybody on Patreon, if we run up, I know we're running up on 2 hours. So if y'all got to ride out, it's cool. Let me look at D-Ray Swish 1. All right. Right now you're following 1,346 people. You're following 1,346 people, and you got 172 followers. No content posted. Mozart. See, Mozart, people don't be understanding what my music reviews are. They don't understand, but he's getting it. So you got 1,300 people. You're following 1,300 people. You got 172 followers. No content. You don't take your music serious. The song that I just played, you released 10 years ago. If you're serious about your music and you're trying to get to the next level with your music, no, that's struggle mentality. I want you to get out of that. D-Ray Swisher, if you're trying to do music seriously, you can't think of yourself as lesser than. You have to talk to yourself and start promoting yourself to yourself so everybody else can start taking you serious. Everybody else got to take you serious. You have to take yourself serious before everybody else takes you serious. That's how this works. So, first off, I'm going to say you got to find your voice. Right now, it feels like you're freestyling. Right now, like I said, there's no intentionality in your music. It's just a thing. It's just a thing that you're doing. Is it free to submit a song? If you want to do my music reviews, it's on Mondays. I'm only doing this for D-Ray because he's been with me the whole hour. I'm not running it back. Yeah. This is the thing, yo. D-Ray Swisher 1, you want me to run back, and let's just think about this. You want me to run back a song that you released 10 years ago, and you want somebody to be serious about your music, and the last song you released was 10 years ago? Nah, I'm not running that back. You gotta find your voice. I don't care that you pay. I send your money back. Yeah, and this is the thing. Appreciate you, bro. But it's the thing, and I'll send your money back for real. I'll send your money because this is what, or I'll send you 10 of your money back, and I'll play your record on Monday night's music review. I'll play your record on Monday night's music. My music reviews are 3 hours at a time. That's why, and I'm serious about doing music reviews. I'm not like Timbaland. I'm not just gonna play your music and just like, okay. I'm not doing all of that. I try to give you real information that you can leave this chat. You take the information, you leave this chat, and you do what you need to do. Bye-bye. This is all good. What time Monday? Monday night, the music review is from 9 o'clock p.m. 9 o'clock p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Atlanta. 9 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. And I love to give out information. It's just a thing that and everybody on Super Chat, y'all can ride out if y'all want to. Angela says, wow, this is intriguing. We appreciate you. Tim says, you're a real one for this. They do this. I'm doing this for free. $10 is almost free. This is almost free. You know how much you pay me for consulting. $10. I want every independent artist to understand. The faster you understand, it's not just about the music, and you start pivoting towards understanding branding, understanding your followers, understanding the times of day that you should post so your followers can actually see your stuff, because your algorithm is based off of this stuff. This is why I try to constantly tell artists over and over and over, this is never just going to be about the music. Now, if you go to Timberland, he ain't going to do nothing. Timberland's going to be like, yeah. Okay, cool. Mike says you've been to a Timberland music review. Okay, this is my thing. So you've been to a Timberland music review. Did he give any independent artist any information? The whole duration of the time that you were in that chat, did he give anybody any information that they could take from the chat, go and implement it, and make their life better? I'll let Big Mike say something to it. Mozart says, nope. Gave up on me, Royce. The 5, none. Most Timberland will say is you got to keep going. Exactly. Big Mike says he ain't say a damn word. That's what I'm saying. So this is my thing. All right, everybody on YouTube, I love y'all. Everybody on super chat, y'all can ride out. Everybody on Patreon, thank you. I love y'all. We gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep chopping it up with everybody on TikTok for a second. All right, it's been real. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.